typically when I was doing those things, I was way up there with lights, and my best friend and I were working, and I had already met my wife. We were dating at the time, and we had all these ballerinas down here, and they kind of spoke English a little bit. And thank you. All right. How's that?
Yeah.
Did I turn it off? Hello? Anyway, so he decides that he wants to see if he can go get one of them to go have Chinese food. Czechoslovakian ballet, Chinese food, I'm not sure how that works out. So he wanted a wingman. So we start talking up there, and he's kind of flirting with them, coming on down. And the closer we're getting, the more that we're noticing that there are parts of the body that should be shaved that are not shaved. And the closer we get, the more hair we're seeing coming out of tights. And so by the time he gets down here, he realizes that I went back up there. Anyway, he never did go out with anybody. And okay, we'll give this a try and see how this works out here. All right. Can you hear the guitar okay? I am just a poor boy, though my story is seldom told. I have squandered my resistance for a pocket full of mumbles, such are promises. All lies and jest, still a man hears what he wants to hear, disregards the rest. When I left my home and my family, I was no more than a boy in the company of strangers, in the quiet of the railway station, running scared, laying low, singing out the poorer quarters where the ragged people go, looking for the places only they would know. Asking only workman's wages, like I'm looking for a job, but I get no offers. Just to come on from the girls on 7th Avenue. I do declare, there were times when I was so lonesome, I took some comfort there, ooh la 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 la. When I'm laying out, I went to close. That was fun. I'm just gonna act like I'm singing.
Louder.
Okay, we're back here. Okay, let's try that again. When I'm laying out in my winter clothes and wishing I was gone, going home, where the New York City winters often leading me going home. In the clearing stands a boxer and a fighter by his trade, and he carries the reminders of every glove that laid him down or cut him till he cried out in his anger and his shame, I'm leaving, but the fighter still remains, it still remains. Lie, la, lie, lie, la, lie, la, lie, la, lie, lie, lie. Lie, la, lie, la, lie, la, lie, la, 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 lie. Lie, lie, la, lie, la, lie. La 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 la. Okay, that's what you play. Talking backstage that amazes me. No matter how many times you practice that, when you get on stage and your fingers do this, you don't want to work. Okay, we're going to do another song here, but you have to help me out with this one. Okay, and I happen to love folk music, and part of the reason why I like folk music is the way that the songs are handed down, and the way that people will take something they hear and totally change it. And if you follow any folk music, you'll find that the same melodies, the same tunes will be used for a dozen different songs, all meaning something different. So, the song that I'm going to end up doing here started out as a kind of an old traditional Irish song. It was called Drimmin' Down. I have no idea what that means in Gaelic, but that's what it's called. When you translate it down for the whole song, it's about a farmer and his dead cow. Sounds really good. Back in the 30s, there was a gentleman named Sam Kennedy that was singing this song in Greenwich Village. And does anybody know who Leadbelly is? Mm-hmm. Old folk singer? Yeah. He heard them singing, or heard the gentleman singing, and really liked the song, but thought, one, it sounded like a funeral march, so I'd need to be jazzed up a little bit. So he changed some of the chords around, put it on a 12-string, and he wrote a song that was called If It Wasn't for Dickie. So now it's about an American with a dead cow. So Pete Seeger hears Leadbelly singing this, and he really likes the tune, likes the chords, likes those types of things, didn't particularly care for the dead cow. So he asked if he could take that and maybe write a song for it. And so he got together with a couple people in the group he was part of at that time called the Weavers, and they came up with a song called Kisses Sweeter Than Wine, and turned it into a love song. So it went from a dead cow to a love song. Anyway, Kisses Sweeter Than Wine was recorded, I think it was 51, again in 57, 58. Peter, Paul, and Mary did it in 66. Everybody up to Jefferson Airplane has done this song. So you're going to get to help out because part of the chorus that comes in, it says, oh, kisses sweeter than wine. Okay, so let's just try that for a second here, okay? So, see if my fingers are going to work. So. Ooh, kisses sweeter than wine. You gotta be louder. Let's try it again here. Ready? Ooh, kisses sweeter than wine. Now this is where we can get fancy. Because if all the guys out there want to lower their voices some, you can kind of come in and maybe harmonize a little bit. You go, ooh, kisses sweeter than wine. I don't do that well. Now the women, now this is the fun part, you can hit the high notes. You can try to get into it. I'm not even going there. So, okay, so let's try it one more time. You ready? Ooh, kisses sweeter than wine. Here we go. When I was a young man and never been kissed, it made me wonder just what I had missed. I found a girl and I kissed her and then, well, Lord, I kissed her again. Ooh, kisses sweeter than wine. Ooh, kisses sweeter than wine. There you go. Well, asked her to marry me and be my sweet wife, and we'd be happy the rest of her life. I begged and I pleaded like a natural man. Well, Lord, she gave me her hand. Ooh, kisses sweeter than wine. More. Ooh, kisses sweeter than wine. I worked mighty hard and so did my wife, working hand in hand to make a good life. We had corn in the field, wheat in the bins. Well, Lord, I'm the father of twins. Ooh, kisses sweeter than wine. Ooh, kisses sweeter than wine. Well, all of my children, the number about 4, they all have sweethearts and knocking at the door. They all got got married and they didn't hesitate. Well, Lord, I'm now the grandfather of 8. Oh, 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 kiss is sweeter than wine. Oh, oh, kiss is sweeter than wine. But now that we're older, we're ready to go. We get thinking about the years before. All the trouble, the strife and the pain. I tell you, Lord, would do it again. Ooh, 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 kiss is sweeter than wine. Ooh, ooh, kiss is sweeter than wine. Now this all happened 'cause I never been kissed, and it made me wonder just what I had missed. I found the girl and I kissed her, and then, Lord, I kissed her again. Ooh, ooh, kiss is sweeter than wine. Get real loud now. Ooh, ooh, ooh,